Okay, I'm back. I'm tired because I had a little malfunction. Um, because I had to roll up the band, but now the band is like normal now because it starts shrinking as you add more hair. And I had some spots that was sparse around that part because remember I couldn't get to it. So when it started shrinking, I had to add more hair. So I pretty much filled everything in, but I had some sparse places, so I ended up getting some other hair that I had here. It was some water wave that I had left over from a crochet I did a long time ago, and I added those black pieces, so you can see it has a lot more um, black, like some 1B pieces in there. And all I did was go in and fill it in. I didn't have like the proper footage for me to like really go in and show you, but I'm just gonna turn it around and show you. It does look a little bushy. I'm playing around because I'm not sure, because I like side parts or whatever and things of that nature. But I'm gonna just spray it down and style her and like work with her. I don't know what her name is yet, but she did turn out to be big hair don't care. So I would consider this to be let me adjust this. I I would consider this to be more like a um it was 4 packs, because let's say, because I cut it in half, right? 2 packs, cut it in half, which made it turn into 4 packs. It's no longer 22 inches. And then what for the pieces that I added, I would say a half a pack, because that's what I had left, and I didn't even use the whole half a pack. I'll show you the hair. I still have pieces here from this leftover hair. So girlies, don't throw away your little leftover hairs, because they come in handy. Handy dandy. So I had to take a break, eat some food, decompress from it all, so that I can come back and do what it is that I'm doing. So now I've put some water in it, and as you can see, I'm just running my fingers through it, and you're gonna see pieces of like frizz and stuff come out of it, and that's okay, because you see it. Um, that's how it is with synthetic hair. And I'm over here doing this on the couch in my living room, so just bear with me. But I'm just gonna keep running my fingers through it, and then I'm gonna go around and cut whatever sparse hairs that are like stragglers or whatever. Because I think like with this hair too, I feel like with curly hair, it gets better as it gets older, So I didn't want to, like, if the wind blew, like all around here was thin, like there was nothing close to the band area. I needed the band area to be covered, and that was mostly where I did my fill-ins. And then I went in at the front, the bang. I did the bang, but then I went around the perimeter. I did the bang, and then I went around the perimeter. Okay, so that's basically how I was able to work with this. I got hair everywhere. I'm sitting on hair. I'm just all over the place, y'all. Trying to get this thing done. And I also have this leftover Cantu spray, and my mannequin head is old. Her makeup's not done. I don't be doing really nothing to it. I haven't really been. I usually just use her as a wig stand for my regular wigs. Cause like I said, I haven't made a crochet wig in a long time. So that's what I'm doing. And I think when you spray it, it helps to tame it. And then if you ever want to devolumize, you can always go in with some shears. But me, I like volume. You don't have to make it this voluminous. But me, I enjoy volume. So I'm just showing y'all. And I'll lift her up because I got a little short wig stand too. So this is Like, look at all of this that's coming off of it here, right? And this is from me just running my fingers through it. I'm going to go through with the scissor, but as you can see, this is what's coming off, right? So now I could just grab the scissor and start cutting, you know, these straggling hairs. And then I got mousse, and I also have this, I'm all over the place a little bit because I've been working on this for a long time. I remember when I used to be able to just do this in a short amount of time, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't crocheted in a long time. Yeah, I have this spray that's like an anti-frizz spray. It's like a comeback curl, Cantu comeback curl revitalizer, no mineral oils, sulfates, parabens. It says all that type of stuff, whatever, right? And it's a shea butter for natural hair, but I use it on my wigs, to be honest with you, because as far as my natural hair goes, like, I'm just gonna spray it so that, you know, just to give it some frizz control. And you know, I said, let me try to push through and get this content out so that the girlies can see that we did this on a budget. By the way, this hair was on sale. It was $7.99 a pack, right? So it was on sale for $2.99 a pack. So $6. And I cut it in half, and I have a whole unit here. And I paid, like I said, for the, because I'm trying to do my calculations, because it was 3 in that pack that I showed y'all that I got from Amazon. So I used one, so there's 2 more left in there. So it was like 3 for $5. So 6, 7, let's say $8, and I came out with a unit for $8. So don't sleep on those sales, girlies, because sometimes we have to just do things that is you know, budget friendly and fits with our, you know, our income, you know. And I know a lot of girls be like, I don't want to deal with synthetic hair or synthetic wigs and stuff like that, but don't sleep on these synthetic wigs because they come in handy, and especially if like in between styles, it's a great protective style. So I'm doing the same thing, just running my fingers through it or whatever, almost like a finger detangle, you know, because I want it to stretch out. I want the curls to kind of like stretch out a little bit, so that when I do finally start cutting, and I'm not gonna do much cutting because I want to cut it, you know, near my face, and stuff like that. I'm a side part girly. That's why I kept saying I didn't know what I was gonna do as far as the bang goes. So I'm like messing around with it to make sure it looks right, because I want to, you know, make sure that it's nice. Like, you see how it's like over her eye or whatever. And I'm just doing that so that you see that I don't have to really worry about it too much when I'm parting it, because another thing, you have to be careful because you want to make sure that you don't have like spaces that are showing. So that's why it's important to do your fill-in, because like I'm parting and I have like certain parts that I just want it to look like, you know, how it looks full. I want you to see where the cap is, so you can get a better look. As close as I could get it to the band is what I did, and it's shortened but it's still good. Like, it's perfect for my size head too as well. This is like 22 inches. All right, so now I have that. Look at all this hair. It's the mess for me, honey. It is. I'm thirsty. It is the mess for me, honey. So this is what we're doing here. And I'm going to hit it also again with some mousse, but as you can see, right? Let me pull it closer because I feel like I'm not giving y'all the best view, but I'm trying my best. See? Light tug and then cut. Light tug, cut. Doing a light tug and cut. Because I like my ends to look neat. As you can see, this is the back so far since I've been doing that light tug and cut. Right? And I just do that so that, and the curls are funny because they'll be all looking all nice and then they'll clunk back or whatever. And I'm not doing the shape yet. I'm just cleaning my ends and then I can layer it later. But it already has so much volume to it. I could part it in different ways too, by the way. But I just want to show you my light tug and cut because it really makes a major difference when it comes to synthetic units. Light tug and cut. And I'm not, like I said, I have to shape it to my face when I get ready, but I just wanted to, you see? Now, baby Bubba, we got us one right here. You see? And here goes my mousse. So it was water, a little bit of some mousse, as you can see. And I'm just doing it in sections because I'm going to do the same thing I did before, but I'm not going to pull it too tight. I'm just getting it through the hair because I don't want to have to keep cutting on this hair, which the mousse, whatever little flyaways, it'll show me. Oops. Another diddly daddly little blooper. I'm a little clumsy. I try not to be. Ooh. Okay. And here we go. All right. There we go. See that? And there goes me a unit. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just wanted to share something with everyone to show them like ladies, we can literally slay on a budget. Like, it is possible. Like, the sky's the limit. Like, don't limit yourself, ladies. Let's make sure that we, remember that. And that's that. And now I see a few little flyaway hairs, and I'm just gonna, because of the mousse, and I'm just gonna go in and just try to just, you know, snip, like I said, light tug and snip, so that you know, so that I can make sure that my unit is nice. And I find little pieces, little stragglers here and there, but it don't bother me because I know that I know that I know. That is cute. And here goes my unit. You know, I don't think I got the best lighting, but this is the best I can do right now. Hopefully this is enough. Let me turn on this little lamp and see if it oh man, hold on a second. Okay, excuse me y'all, let me turn on this lamp. All right, I don't think it does much for it, but this is the best I can do with how it looks. It's very full, very voluminous. It's very nice. So that's that. I'm gonna clean up and call it a day. But yeah, we did it. Hooray. So I got me a nice unit, and I don't know, I'll probably come back when I do put it on and shape it to my face and do another video on that. But that's my crochet tutorial. Later. Keep it cute.